Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's 2:06 on what's today? April the 8th, 2025. The market hasn't closed yet, and just wanted to show you some stuff that happened already. We're looking at the ES mini futures contracts, and you know, trying to show you guys my divergence strategy. That and this money, guys, I'm telling you. So I pray in Jesus' name that you guys can catch it and do what you do with it. So, marked out some examples. The last couple of videos I was looking for them, so I try to save some time. The first one we're going to start off with this divergence here, right? So if you're not familiar with it, my strategy is a divergence of the stochastics. And, I have 3 different stochastics. I'm going to make a video on the specific inputs or details and numbers that I got these set up on. But for right now, I want you guys to catch the strategy. So it's a divergence, right? We got a high, lower high, high, higher high, high, higher high. So there's a divergence here, right? So I'm gonna mark it out. Got that one. So that's slanting down, and then these two are slanting up. So that means they diverted from each other. And so that's the first step. Once we get that, the second step is that they all have to be pointing down or up at the same time. So this black line is pointing down, this one's pointing down, this one pointing down. And then the last part before we jump in is that the MACD has to turn the color of the direction, so it's red. And it wasn't until this candle that this happened. Also, guys, this is a 7-minute chart. I do my things in the 7-minute chart, but the same stuff applies, and it appears multiple times in all the smaller time frames as well, all the way up to the weekly, bro. This is God-given. So let's go. So we got the divergence, and it happened on this candle, right? And this was a fake out, unfortunately, guys. It happened at 7 something in the evening in the Asian session. So normally I would stop loss would be the previous high or previous low, and then TP would be the same thing. So divergence happens here. We got it marked off here. So it would have been short position. Wait till the candle closed. It closed here, right? TP and stop loss is set. Stop loss would have been right above the most recent high, which was right there. So like that, a little higher. And then TP would have been the most recent low, which was either this one here, the little swing low here, this blue candle, or this one here. If you would have went conservative and done it correctly, you would have hit, which is this one. But most likely I would have reached out for this one and it wouldn't have hit. But let's say I was smart and went for that. Let's see how many points that would have been. Right about there, because it hit on this one. I wasn't awake when this. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't take this trade. But just to show you guys that it pops up often. How many points is that? Let's see. At the top we got 10-point stop loss, and it would have been a 16-point win. So that's decent, bro. 16 points at the E-mini contracts. I think the E-minis are $50 a point, and the micro E-minis are $5 a point. So you do the math. So that's that one. We're gonna go to the next one because my videos tend to go too long. The next one we saw was this one here. Let's see, high, lower high, high, higher high, high, lower high. So we got to make sure that that's the low, a higher high. So I zoom in some more. I want to see if it really deviates. So look, boom, we got a high, higher high. Same thing here. We got that high, higher high. And then down here, we have the high, lower high. So here's the divergence here in this one. Again, we wait until they're all pointing down. So they started pointing down, and then we wait for the red MACD. So it was on this thing that I have lined up here. Boom. Same things apply. TP would be the, let's see. So there's a short position. We wouldn't have entered into the bottom of the closing candle, which is that one. Stop loss is above the high, the most recent high, which is this little blue candle right there. So stop loss would have been there, and then we would have tried to reach down for this one, for the most recent low. I'm sorry, the most recent low was this one, but damn, that's nothing. So probably would have went for that one. And let's see, gotta get faster at this, but we would have try to reach down for that low right there, because we got one here, we got one here, we got one here. So this is about the average. So if we would have went there, we would have hit right there, barely, but we would have hit it, right? So how many points is that? This trash risk to reward, but you know, we still were gonna hit it regardless. It's been pretty fast anyway at that. Oh, I don't know what that was. Get my stuff. Okay, so 13 points on that one, right? We'll stop right there. The next one, this happened at Asia. It's 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, London. So we have the other one that happened right next to it. It's back to back. It's another one. This one, the divergence were from this to that, diverted from this to that, diverted from this to that. Same thing. High, higher, high, high, high. Kind of even highs, but high, higher, high, and then high. Down here on this one, high, lower, high. So we got a divergence. Same thing applies. We would have waited till everybody was turned down. Everybody's facing down. Boom, facing down. This blue one was not facing down. You see, black's facing down. This one's still going up at that point. This one is still kind of going up, even though we got the red one. So we would have went to the next one. Boom, this one, we got the MAC. We got this down, down, down. So this would have been our entry candle, right? At the close of this candle, this is another short position. The close of the candle is up here at the top of this blue. Boom. Same thing. Stop loss, previous high, which is that little black line. And then TP would have been the closest, that one. I mean, this seems like nothing, guys, but I'm telling you, just trust me. Don't be greedy, bro. It's gonna come, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. When it comes, it comes. So this one would have been 11-point stop loss, 19, almost 20-point TP. Can't beat that. And then the last one I saw, the one that I took actually, because I was awake. And look here, I found something gold. So hopefully you watch this video. So high, higher, high, high, higher, high, high, higher, high. So there's no divergence here, but this Hakanashi candles, man. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but when I put the Hakanashi candles on, it does something weird to the MAC and the stochastics, and then the divergence pops up. Here we got a, where are you? Okay, so we got this high, lower, high, high, come on, high, lower, high. I'm trying to rush. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't want to make this video 100 miles long. And then high. Now this one looks like it's even, but if we zoom in, zoom really far in, you see that in actuality we have a high, higher, high. Come on. Right there, high, higher, high, high, lower, high, lower, high. So we got the divergence here. This is it didn't pop up on the other one, on the regular candles, but it popped up on this Hakanashi, which is what I'm thinking the strategy needs now. It should only be on the Hakanashi because this is fire. And I caught this joker right at the top, guys. So first, we got the divergence. Number 2, everything has to be pointing down. So down, down, down. Number 3, wait for this MACD to turn red. So we would have start the trade on this candle right here. Boom. That candle right there. So we go back to the regular candle so we can see where it closed. Regular candles. Okay, so it closed at the bottom. This is a short position again. We would have entered at the close of the candle. High, previous highs was up here. That was stop loss. This is a big stop loss too, guys. Because when market opens, you know, this is tariff week, and all of this is a bunch of volatility. So that's 38 points. But if you didn't want to get that big of a stop loss, I just put it behind the candle itself. So that's 20. I guess that's manageable, but you know, we didn't see any drawdown, so it was good. I could stomach it. So I could ignore. I'm supposed to. The rules are the previous low. I'm sorry. The closest low, which would have been that one. This is 37 points. There's another one next to it, and when they're close like that, I just go for it, and I went for it. Boom. Now this one was tricky, bro, because they had all of these fair value gaps. They had a fair value gap here. They had another fair value gap here, and they respected them. And I was scared, but once I saw it break that one, I knew it was going to hit this one. There's another fair value gap down here, but man, when I zoom out, you'll see what I missed. I mean, I got what I got, but man, it could have been so much more. So I took this TP here, 56 points. So that's nice, right? But man, look what I left on the table, bro. This joker kept dropping. It broke through this other fair value gap. It bounced up, and then boom, it dumped. And then it took low of the day, and it just has not stopped dumping. The market is still open, guys. Imagine that. Who would have thought, man? All the way down here. And this is previous day low is way down here at what is this? 48.67. I wouldn't be surprised if that joker go all the way down there. But this is the end of the video, guys. This is just a possibility. If you stick to the rules, you would have got 56 points. If you one of them free balling cats, you would have aimed for lower day or something like that, or something down here, man. Look out. Let's see how many that is. Let's just say if you would have aimed for lower day. The low of the day happened Asian session down here. That would have been 150 points. Let's say you're just adventurous and want to go balls to the wall and want to aim for this, all of this down here. Let's see. The low, probably this one, because that's what needed. It hasn't hit it yet, but it's about to hit it, bro. This is 278 points. Goodness gracious. And it's not stopping, bro. It's going to keep going. How much money could you have made if I would have stayed in it? But this is the power of my strategy. God gave it to me, and I'm giving it to y'all. So in Jesus' name, I hope y'all can use it. On to the next video.